Good afternoon. A campaign in the West is urging men to talk about their mental health. It comes as Prince William has revealed the pressures he's faced. A Bristol charity has now produced beer mats encouraging men to discuss their feelings. They were launched at the opening of a new play about mental health. Martin Jones reports.
Do it! Please go away! You're not a good person! You're not a good person!
The Stranger on the Bridge tells the story of one man's history of mental illness. Struggling with schizophrenia, it takes a stranger to dissuade him from taking his own life.
Saved lives. It did.
And Dan has come to see the play's opening night. He knows what it's like to feel desperate.
I didn't want to be here anymore. Basically, I was in a relationship for 3 years. I lost that. I lost my job. I lost my home, and I've been living in my car for 2.5, 3 years now. Doing a bit of sofa surfing as well, and I just got to the lowest point and I had enough really. So I'd go drive my car and I wouldn't care if I lived or died.
But a stranger helped him too. An advisor from a Bristol project known as Hope.
The Hope Project saved my life. They've made me feel so much better myself, and I feel more confident, and I don't feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I should be here now.
The project is now starting to hand out thousands of these beer mats in pubs, prompting men to open up about their mental health.
Men aren't very good at talking about their feelings. I'm stereotyping, but we're not. And we keep things bottled up. And when things get too much, we may start turning to things like alcohol, which isn't a good coping strategy. And so it's about saying to men, actually, it's okay to talk.
And it's a vital task. Though suicide rates are generally decreasing, in 2017 there were 264 suicides in the west of England, with men 3 times more likely than women to take their own lives. They'll also target building sites and football matches with the hope that friends, as well as strangers, will have life-saving conversations. Martin Jones, BBC Points West.
A huge convoy of motorbikes disrupted traffic in Bristol today. Several hundred bikers made their way through the city centre. The group, including many military veterans, is riding in protest at the prosecution of a former British soldier over Bloody Sunday. A memorial stone has been dedicated to the rugby players in Gloucester who lost their lives in both World Wars. The stone marks the history of the memorial ground, which was bought for community clubs with money raised after the Second World War. It's a permanent tribute to the dozens of young players who fought and died.
It's a very emotional thing for all of us, I think. We don't forget, and we're proving that now. It's 70 years since the last war ended, over 100 since the first war, but we're still remembering those local players that left their families and their clubs and gave their lives.
The final round of Premiership rugby fixtures get underway in the next 10 minutes. Gloucester are guaranteed a third-place finish. They'll play either Saracens or Exeter in next week's semi-final playoff. Bath will be hoping to finish in the top 6 in Todd Blackadder's final match in charge and qualify for the Champions Cup. Bristol could also qualify for next season's top-tier European competition if they win and other results go their way. Bournemouth have signed Bristol City defender Lloyd Kelly for a reported fee of £13 million. The 20-year-old from Bristol has been monitored by most of the Premier League's top clubs this season. He played 32 league games in this campaign as City just missed out on the playoffs. Right, time for a look at the weather, and B Tucker has our forecast.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, we have seen a few glimmers of brightness, but for most it's been fairly grey and overcast, and we've had quite a few showers develop in the last few hours. They will tend to continue for the next couple of hours until the overnight period when they should die away. A lot of cloud through tonight. Any mist and fog that hasn't cleared will remain, and we'll see fairly murky skies, but not especially cold. Temperatures similar to last night, down at 7 or 8 degrees. So a similar start to the day tomorrow. Largely grey skies, some mist and some fog. The cloud will break up quite nicely, but you can see some fairly hefty showers, and particularly out towards central southern parts. Those showers will tend to line up in bands, push on through quite slowly, so we could see quite a bit of rainfall come the end of the day. Further west, the best of the sunshine and the temperatures. And it's a similar story on Monday, the risk of a shower. Mainly dry though through the middle part of the week and that bit warmer.
That's it. I'll be back at 10 to 6 tomorrow evening. For now, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.